You're no weird. Busing grade. Hey, Kate. living, taking it day by day. I feel tiny better. I've been trying to figure out how to cover my windows because I think that's the main reason why I'm sick. Like air keeps coming through, so I'm trying to figure out the best method to cover it. So I just tried this method. I'm gonna see if it works tonight. See, if the air really breezes through or not. Because I don't want to just put boxes. That looks tacky. So I got these little I don't know what to call them, window things, and then I got an extra curtain hanging up, and then I put some tape around the edges and stuff. So we gonna see if that keeps the breeze away. So many windows in here, and then I don't think they did a good job at putting these windows up. So if you hear any arguing, that's my neighbors. Apologies. It is only a 3-minute reading, but I'll try to squeeze in whatever information I can in there. I just want to make sure I understand the question. It said, can you get some words? So basically, like some guidance, advice, or things that you shouldn't be embarrassed about. Is that basically what you're asking? Or how to feel confident about your videos? Or what they want to say about it? Or are you asking like how it would turn out? Is it words of encouragement? Okay. I got accurate reading here for Kate, please, Spirit. Thank you. Accurate reading here for Kate. Thank you, Spirit. Accurate reading here for Kate. So just for Kate and Kate only. Let me get them some clarity tonight for the cards and you, Spirit. Thank you. Kate will let you know how everything turned out with her videos, regardless of her feeling embarrassed about it. Give her some type of encouragement here. Okay, it's really I got Kate, and then I'll be ready for you. He said perfect. Interesting. The first thing I'm kind of getting is it's like, do you want to be in the limelight or not? With this Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles, you did get 2 extra cards, but I'm not gonna flip them over just yet. I'm gonna wait to see what they are. It's like, do you want to be in the limelight or not? Do you want the success or not kind of energy? Like, yeah, embarrassment, but it's not the end of the world kind of thing. But this Page of Swords is kind of like, there could be parts of you that kind of don't want to be in the limelight, and then parts of you that do want to be in the limelight. But it's like I feel like you're meant to be in the limelight. That's the thing, though. You're meant to, because I feel like if you do like subliminal videos or hidden videos or extra private videos or um, videos that have, I don't want to say have no meaning, but maybe they're scattered and they're not really to do with your life purpose, or they're not consistent, or um, maybe it's not in tune with their authentic self kind of thing. Um, it's saying to maybe get rid of those kind of things. So maybe you're thinking about titles, what kind of things to put out, what your next move should be, this, that, and the third. But this is about being confident and consistent here, and also testing what works. Don't be afraid to like trial and error and test what videos work for you and what don't. You know, what gains attraction and what doesn't gain attraction. Like whatever you want to create. I just heard singing to the birds. So maybe you have a really healing spirit or very healing voice that you can really use to your benefit. Or you might have a unique editing style. Maybe you can edit for people, you know, whatever. But it's again, it's like trial and error. Yeah, because you might find some videos that doesn't get much traction, but then you might find some where you blow up within like a couple of days. So it's like you just figuring that out, you know? Yeah, because I heard a quote. That was a really interesting quote too the other day. It was like basically stop trying to uh, find your purpose, because that's doing extra work. You're just supposed to live life, and then your purpose is supposed to naturally come to you, right? So that's kind of the thing. Like Spirit wants you to go about with the videos. Like you're doing your stuff and you're finding what works for you. You're not trying to like be extra aggressive, forcing, being hard on yourself, etc., etc. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's like finding your tribe, finding your people. The king, this extra two cards, the death card, and the king cups. Finding what works for you. Once again, I know it sounds repetitive, but even if you are yourself repetitive, you still might have a certain way or energy or approach that you go about things. For example, it's this one girl I watch on YouTube, and she does like weight loss and stuff like that. And some of the videos she do say the same things, but I think it's her tone and her approach and how passionate she is why people are still hooked and everything like that. Like, um, and then just her, you know, dramatic, amazing kind of like transformation. And she blew up within like 2 months on YouTube. You don't see that a lot with people, you know. So it's like you could, even if you're doing the same thing as other people, you still have your own lane. You still have your own uniqueness. You still have people who might lean more towards you, you know. So even if it does seem embarrassing or whatever, because what's embarrassing to you might not be embarrassing to the person that's watching. So you also have to think about that here. And then you're cheating yourself, because life is all about a journey and mistakes. Mistakes and embarrassing is kind of hand in hand, you know. So you don't allow yourself to fall down. How would you ever get back up, kind of thing? And if you don't allow yourself to do anything, you just a sit and duck, right? And we don't want to be that. We want to get those videos out, despite it not being perfect or embarrassing or whatever the case may be. Because again, somebody might not even think that, and if they do, screw them. It's the internet. It's gonna be trolls and people that don't agree, and it's going to be that everywhere. It's not something you can avoid so much. I mean, yes, you could not look. You could. Some people they don't look at the comments. They private the comments and stuff like that. Hey, if that's your route and it works for you, do that. Some people they just don't look at it at all. Some people they look at it and some people they look at it and it don't bother them. But whatever works for you. Um, but yeah, you don't have to indulge in that. But yeah, I don't think I gave you clarity. You had the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, and the King of Cups. But yeah, how can you expect to grow if you play it safe? Because guess what? The bills don't care about your embarrassment. They need to be paid. Seriously. It's exactly what you got right. Exactly. Keep going. That's what comes with it. You see some of these, even if you're not famous, but like especially famous, like oh, you go have that paparazzi, you go have everybody in your business, you go have this, that, and the third, and it's like either you live with it and you find a way to work around it, or you don't, and you let it eat you up, or you just choose not to be famous. But yeah, it takes time to learn exactly, and even then, it's still not gonna be perfect. And somebody is still going to disagree. You're not going to have every single person on your page agreeing or thinking that it's, you know, not embarrassing. Just because they embarrassed by it don't mean you have to be. Or just because you're embarrassed by it don't mean that they think it's embarrassing. These are video. It's some. I'll tell you, it's some videos I made that I'm embarrassed by, but I don't let it eat me up. I just be like, yeah, cringe for a second, and then I get over it. I don't think too deep about it. Right. Shoot, maybe you could try to shake some things off. Like maybe roast yourself. I don't know, roast yourself, or just think about all the worst things that people could say, and then maybe you'll be ready for it. I mean, I don't know. Think about somebody calling you ugly, this, that, and the third. So that way, when it actually happens, or maybe it already happened, I don't know. But or if it actually happens, maybe you'll be a little bit more prepared for it, not that sensitive, etc., etc. You know what I mean? I'm ready for you, SVD. You can post your questions. You know. So just think. So maybe just get the worst case scenario out the way. Just think about it. Face all those fears, and then if it really does happen, you'll have a comeback for them, or you'll have the energy to not even engage, or whatever it is, however you deal with it. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So if you think you're fat and sloppy, maybe imagine somebody saying you fat and sloppy. I don't know. This might not be a good advice. It might be good advice, but you just think about that worst case scenario, and then, yeah. But how many times I probably heard somebody call me fat or this or that. Just at this point, I'm used to it by now. They do say the craziest things. Trust me. You go get people that talks about your mom, everything, and you just gotta. I don't want to always say tough skin because it's like you shouldn't have to take. You definitely shouldn't have to take anybody's disrespect. But at the same time, you just got to be aware that there's gonna be people that say all kind of crazy things. Be prepared for it. It's gonna be people probably trying to report your page and doing all kind of stuff. You just have to be prepared for it. Have a backup plan. So if you got all kind of people supporting your page, maybe you should have another page or multiple different sources of income. Just like with me, this one girl reported my DoorDash. Nah, I can't work on DoorDash, but I got other sources of income, so I'm not just out left out in the dark in the cold. And oh my god, you know what I mean? Because I had other stuff to fall back on. So you just got to prepare for it. That's it. I know once somebody did so pissed off they were so far I couldn't even reach them. Like if only I could get a hold of this person. But I really try not to argue online and stuff. But anyways, I'm rambling on. Okay, my bad, Sweetie. Let me see. I'm so sorry about my voice. I know it sounds ugly right now. I hate how I sound when I'm sick. It sounds all groggy and. Mm-mm. You're welcome, huh? Yeah, you gotta talk. You gotta talk more stuff that they do, or just ignore them. Whatever. I remember I was arguing, and I shouldn't. I really don't advise that because I normally don't argue with people online. It's such a waste of time. And I remember I was arguing with this one girl. I was having fun. She was really upset. Like, oh, I'm gonna meet you at your location and blah blah blah. I'm telling the girl she don't know her ABCs and all kind of stuff. So instead of letting it affect you, maybe ignore it or play with them back. Shit. Don't just sit there and take it and internalize it and feel bad and cry and insecure and shit. You don't have to take it. I told this one guy because he was arguing. Okay, this is my last thing. I told this one guy because he was arguing. He said something about me, and I will admit I was the first one to take it to your mama. I'm usually not the first one to take it to your mama jokes, but yeah, he said something disrespectful about me, about like sex and stuff like that. And then I said, I was like, too bad your mom already basically had sex with everybody, or I said she then sucked everybody off, or whatever I said, or whatever. But yeah, it's just like either ignore them or get back at them, something, or just don't let it affect you. That's the last thing you want to do. Actually, not even last. You just don't want to do it. All right, it's really said. Let's see. Can I read here for this week, please, Spirit? Thank you. This one's just for It's really only. It's me would like to know what went through Tizzy's mind and how he felt after seeing her unexpectedly at Marshall's yesterday. How did Tizzy feel about seeing Ismy Lee unexpectedly at Marshall's yesterday? What went through his mind? How did he feel, etc.? But starting off with the Six of Pentacles and Nine of Swords, very, very sad and emotional, definitely. Nine of Swords is about that heartbreak, baby. But with the Six of Pentacles, they could have felt like you weren't reciprocating much to them. And maybe it's for a good reason, but yeah, so maybe it's like you kept it short and sweet, and that really affected them. They definitely could have expected like a different reaction from you. It's definitely put on their emotional strings. And I feel like they picked up on everything. It's like she smells different, she's walking different, this is different, her skin's glowing more. It's kind of like, was I the problem? Thinking like, was I the problem? So right now, it's what's that one song by Aaliyah? It's like who to blame, me or you, kind of thing. They're conflicted. It's am I supposed to change? Are you supposed to change? Who should be hurt? Who should be shamed? We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. Yeah, I don't know. Did you block him, change your ringtone or something like that? Yeah, you could feel like his mind is just going in a loop here from like daydreaming, reality. Yeah, he could feel like his life's just getting worse and worse. And he just don't want you to see it, kind of thing. Oh, were you with someone else when he saw you, or were you on the phone or something like that? Or again, it could have just been like you kept it short and sweet, and he was affected. He could have wanted to help you carry your groceries to the car or your bags to the car. Yeah, I was getting like on the phone. Yeah, it is like want to know, who you talking to, what's going on. Rolled your highs, ha ha ha. Yeah, so again, like by again, you kept it short and sweet. You didn't really get engaged. You weren't really social. And it was just like the ice cold that he's not used to from you. Again, he's used to you in the Six of Pentacles energy, not this, ice cold kind of thing. Probably trying to be nosy to see what you got. He could be really concerned about your health as well. He also wanted you to kind of like ask about like more of like how he was doing. So again, with this Six of Pentacles, it's like the main overall energy. He wanted some reciprocation, but that didn't happen. I'm here. She don't love me no more. And it's like making them second guess, second think about what you guys had, kind of thing. Yeah, it's like looking at what they missed out on. It's like, dang, she knows she fine with this. You being in this Queen of Pentacles energy, even if you weren't stepping out looking your best, even if you had a rag on or whatever the case may be. You still held yourself at least for the moment. It's like even though despite them being hurt, they kind of liked it a little that you were playing hard to get. It's kind of like you really want to talk to me, you really want to give me clarity, you really want to do this, that, there. You're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to chase me a little bit more. You'll have to gain my attention a little bit better than what you tried. Yeah, it's like maybe at one point they found it easy to make you smile, and now it's like under the sun to make you smile. I just heard I don't want to be your downfall, so I don't know. Or maybe he's still going through a situation. I don't know if he's on house arrest or whatever he has going on. But it's like again, I kept getting like he doesn't want to be a burden, which I do really feel like that's true. He doesn't want to be a burden. He doesn't even want to be a burden on himself. Yeah, he does not want you to see him where he only has 10 cents in his bank account. It's really his pride eating him up. It doesn't have much to do with you. Something could be significant about Iran. Maybe he's talking to you about that, or he wants to relay some type of information to you. I just heard I want to see you in a skirt, so maybe maybe something maybe he haven't seen you in yet. He could want to see you in a little flirtation energy. I just heard give you one more chance. Yeah, so maybe with this second chance, it's kind of like some type of ultimatum or some type of deal. If I don't show improvement in 30 days, or if this doesn't happen this way, or whatever the case may be, then it's like you can really cut me off. So he's kind of like still trying to be in control. Like how you gonna control when I cut you off or how I cut you off? You know what I mean? So he could be trying to be a little controlling with that. Yeah, it's like he doesn't even want like your name tied to him while he's going through certain things. He could want to invite you to some of bonfire, playing games and stuff like that. But again, it's like they don't want to get too close. All this stuff is going on. Since the answers you need are coming forward in July, you're very close to achieving your goal. And I mean, some of this stuff is again it came up in other reads before. Like again, him not wanting to be a burden, him not wanting to affect you and your children, him not wanting to um, push your goals back, being worried. But maybe that did the opposite. But again, he tried to go about it the best he thought he was going about it, kind of thing. Look at that. Not this card's lying out, but we already know that. He wants you back, reaching out. Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry I left you in the dark. I know how that feels. It's like it's crazy because he can know the type of hurt that you felt because he's experienced it himself, and then he still ended up kind of doing it, even though he really didn't intend to. Yeah, I just heard the end of the road by Boyz II Men. Still, I can't let go. It's so natural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Yeah, I just heard I want you to be proud of me. Yeah, he doesn't want to be the destiny in your life. he wants to be the king in your life. He realized he's not right there. He's not there right now. Look at that. We got a match. Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. Lovers. Fool card. That's what they're trying to get. Star card. Trying to get up out of the Six of Pentacles being in reverse. I just heard I don't want nobody but you looking at my tattoos or rubbing my chest, doing this, doing that, doing the third. So it's like they definitely missed that. And it's like some things they wouldn't even tell their own mom or certain people they told you. I just heard I will steal for you, give you my last. But it's like he doesn't want to have to do those things. He wants to actually be financially stable so that he doesn't have to steal or do this or past catching up with them kind of thing. Yeah, it's like I don't want to give you any kind of type of diseases. I don't want to burden you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. So it's like they really are trying to get their life in order here. And they're learning to sit in silence, sit in boredom, sit with themselves, reflect. Yeah, it was kind of like withdrawing before things got worse. I just try to still remember how you feel. So it's like they still, even at a distance, they still remember how your energy feels. They still remember how that TMI, that Yanni feels, that kind of thing. I don't know why I heard Ann Harbor. Ann Harbor, Black Coffee, what's going on? Why am I getting these random messages? Something could be significant about some friends here too. I just heard I don't want to be that couple that argues in public. He doesn't like that. I just heard I wish I took my time with you. Tastes like chicken, not chicken. I also heard he kept getting told no a lot in his life. So again, it's not that it's something to do with you, but they always say people's trauma and childhood trauma or whatever they got going on, it can come out past relationships kind of thing, and that could be something he was noticing too. It's like he's got told no a lot and stuff like that. So it's like that pride and ego could be strong. Again, like as far as what you think of him, especially when he's down and out. So it's like even with new money making ideas, he might not tell you right away because he doesn't want the possibility of you saying, "Oh, that's not gonna work," or "Why don't you do something different?" or blah blah blah. So it's kind of like before presenting himself, he wants to have it together. Again, he doesn't want you to see the progress phase. There's also like I don't want you to make me your life, and I don't want to make you my life. Like I want us to be able to have a life outside of each other. So maybe he felt like maybe that was you, or it could have been like him. Maybe he was the one who didn't really have like a life outside of you, or again, it could have been vice versa. I gotta put this phone on the charger. Yeah, because it was like he felt like he wasn't even in the right mindset to really be in a connection with all he had going on. I don't know why I hear that song. How do I say goodbye to what we had? So even if it's not like a final goodbye, it could just be like a final goodbye to like the past kind of thing. And it's like they're reintroducing themselves. So it's like once they probably like destroy their ego, pride kind of thing. It could be like a maybe not a whole new different person, but like just a little different. Because again, it's like this reintroducing with the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, if you let them, of course, because it also talks about free will, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, just heard once all the dust is clear. Yeah, I just heard you're a queen and he doesn't want any negativity to touch the queen. But yeah, I hope they clear. You had the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Two of Swords twice, Five of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles twice, Star card, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Four of Wands, Double card, the Fool card, Lovers, Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, Three of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Two of Wands. And then it says a new romantic cycle begins. New in Libra. So I feel like there's a positive outcome to this, and you're the one who's going to decide how this all plays out. It's really up to you if you move forward with this connection or not. If you accept the apologies, if you know, and all that kind of stuff. He said his friends were behind him not coming that night. Oh wow. June 20th, I remember. Period. Oh, that's right. Flowers, good, and gifts to your job for your B-Day in June. Oh, well, just send something before that. Don't just wait till the birthday, baby. Send something before that and double and triple on the birthday. But maybe he really does have to learn. Some men really have to learn to be romantic and stuff. Not all men are just automatically romantic. Some weren't really raised that way. But it's not an excuse to accept it. Just saying that he might have to learn. He can hug you, yeah, in your own eyes. But girl, you look fine to him. What's your second question, huh? 444 synchronicity. Help me give Ismi some more clarity today, please, sir. Thank you for Ismi Lee. This readings for Ismi Lee and Ismi only. And so now make it very, very clear. Ismi Lee would like to know, will Tizzy truly come over tonight to see Ismi Lee? Will Tizzy truly come over tonight to see Ismi Lee? I'm getting a no. I want to clarify this because it's got an energy of a yes and a no. So I was like, okay, where is this really going? But as I clarify, it looks like a no. Let me try one more time, just to make sure. Let me clarify one more time. I don't know. It looks like a no, but they just kind of want to go to a yes. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's hesitation and But oh, maybe that's why with the Two of Swords, because it's indecisiveness, it's hesitation. I'm about to clarify one more time. Yeah, it's a no. Maybe it'll be maybe another following day or something like that. It seems like it could be like um, maybe it keeps getting put off because we're starting off with the Five of Cups and it does represent disappointment, but then you also got some good cards here too. So I was like, okay, what's going on? So maybe that's why it's eventually like, yes, you will, but it might not be tonight. It might just not be tonight. Yeah, with the Hermit and the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, Moon card, and then it says listen to your intuition, stay focused on your goals. I think with the Two of Cups, it's also you both agreeing that like, yeah, okay, yeah, that other time or whatever does sound better, yeah, you know, just to have a fresh start, you know. I'm here, time is right or energy is right, kind of thing, and even environment too. It's like all those things play a part. Right. That I mean that could be. I don't know. Maybe you won't hear the knock or something, but it's I don't know. It's leaning towards a no. But you can give me an update. But I'm gonna go with the no, based off the again starting with the Five of Cups here. But whatever situation, again, it seems like the possibility of a different day is better than tonight. especially this nighttime energy. So maybe it's more so like come in the daytime, or I don't know. It just seems like a better environment or a better time, a better place, or something like that. Again, with this two of cups is like what you guys agree on. Yeah, it's like you're not letting them disrupt your routine. You maybe you even second guess, and it's kind of like I'm not letting you in that easy. I don't know. Something's going on because I don't feel like it might be tonight. But again, if I'm wrong, let me know. I just don't. I'm just not getting that. It's kind of like yeah. You both might even second guess, and then again agree to something else. It's like weighing the pros and cons and what's worth it, what's not worth it, and then it's like you thought you knew what you wanted to talk about or say, and now it's like I gotta change what I want to say or what I want to talk about. You know, I want to touch on deeper topics or deeper questions. Being careful about not backtracking. Yeah, and I don't blame you. You're definitely at your walls and stuff up like that. It's like if I do invite him over to my place, we not going in my bedroom. This is not happening. That is not happening. You're playing chess, not checkers. Okay, I just heard two can play that game. I also heard something about being more private, so maybe he stalks you. Please tell me you got curtains up. I also feel like he could be practicing from being around you again because, say for instance, you're anemic and you're cold a lot, and he's not. He could be practicing for that. Like, oh, I gotta get prepared to be cold and stuff like that. So it's like he feels like he knows you. Maybe he does. I don't know, but he feels like he knows you and what all I'm with and stuff like that. So he's also like preparing too. It's like y'all both might want to be extra perfect. It's like, oh, let me make sure my hair's done, my toes done. He's like, make sure I'm prepared. This has got going on. He was always freezing him exactly. Yeah, he's thinking about that cold. Like, dang, he gonna have to wear an extra hoodie, bring a throat cover, this, that, and the third. Like, he knows what's going on. What he gotta bring. And so it's gonna be like, do I really want to be cold tonight? So again, like the energy is not bad. It's not saying that y'all don't want to see each other or something just so terrible. It's just that I don't know. It might not be tonight. It seems like again second guessing, preparing, you know, agreeing on something else, and he also trying to be more in control of his emotions too. If he come tonight, he might just break down. But if he come in the next couple of days, he might be able to control it. But see, that's the pride and the ego and all that coming in, right? But yeah, again, he's thinking like, do I want to be cold? Do I feel like her dog licking on me? Do I feel like this? Do I feel like that tonight? uh, am I gonna be able to stay awake, or am I gonna fall asleep on her? He don't want it to be, and I also feel like you don't want it to be. Like y'all want it to be right. Yeah, so he's thinking about all of it, not just you. It's like what else goes on too. Am I gonna be tempted to look at her phone? Like he's just thinking about all of it. Am I prepared to see what's in the phone? Like, am I gonna get extra hard knowing that I can't have sex with her? With the ace of wands, it's the sexual energy too. And then he already knows you're gonna be trying to put your guards up and stuff. He already probably know you ain't gonna let him be in the bedroom and all that. Like he feels like he knows you. He feels like he can sense some energy. It's like I really want to, but then I start thinking about all this other stuff, and then it's like, should I? You know what I mean? So again, with the two of swords, it's like indecisive, and it's kind of like weighing things. So that's probably why I was so confused in the beginning. I'm like, dang, is this a yes or no, or what's going on? It's because he's contemplating. That's why, and you're also contemplating too. So it's like it was up in the air. My stomach hurt. I don't want to have to do a number two at her house. He's thinking about everything. Sorry, this might be TMI, it might be explicit, it might be a little gross, but he's thinking about every aspect of it. He's thinking a little deep about it. Look at that sleepless night and overthinking. But he's probably not going to tell you that because he don't want to gross you out. But he's going to be thinking it. And he might not tell you about your dog because he don't want you to feel bad about it. He might not tell you certain things, and then you might just be thinking like, oh no, he messed with somebody else, or he don't love and this that. And sometimes it's the smallest thing that you probably wouldn't even guess that prevents them from coming. Right, like that's it. Yeah. Like it's not really yes, you and your emotions and they want the connection to be right, but at the same time it's other things too involved. What he got going on in his life. Again, the things that's happening at your house versus his house. It's like, hey, who house is better to go over to, yours or mine? you know? So it's like all these factors, all these obstacles, all these thoughts, that you'll be surprised that some are not even that big of a deal, but they make it a big deal. So he want to be able to again wear two hoodies, bring a cover, maybe bring his game, whatever the case may be, so that everything's set. You know, especially if he like work from home or it's something that at his house that he feel like I gotta have tonight, and if I don't, like I might not be able to come over. He wants to get you a seafood boil, so I don't think he was lying about the flowers and all that stuff. In my opinion, he could come a little sooner with all that. But yeah, I heard something about Gucci. He might get you some Gucci or something like that. And he's gonna get. I don't know why I see you. You know what? Let me not say that. I was like sucking on crab legs. Like what? Oh, stop it. Like he do want to spoil you, but he might not really feel like he has the means, or he might not really know what's enough and what's not, or what, you know. Like at this point, he just think he's just guessing. Like again, he do feel like he kind of know you, but at the same time, he feels like he. Oh, so that makes sense. It's like he feels like he knows you, but at the same time, you're unpredictable. So it's like I know you, but then you can be whichever version of you at any time. Just because I know you don't know what I don't know what version you finna be today. I don't know if you're gonna be really sweet, nice, and sweetly, or I don't know if you're gonna be play hard to get, or if I don't know if you're gonna be mysterious today, or whatever. I don't know which version I'm gonna get, but I know all the versions. I just don't know what I'm gonna get. Yeah, he feels like you're really down to earth, and he just want to be spontaneous with you. Just wake up. You know what? Let's go to the park today, or let's do this, or let's go do that, or whatever. But then at the same time, it kind of scares him about the unpredictability of the connection. It's like yes, spontaneous is fun, but then it kind of it's a little less grounding sometimes, and that's what scares him. Because it's like, are you more of this with me, or are you more of this with others, or this, you know? They start thinking. I just heard, lay your head on my pillow, lay it down, oh, lay it down. I don't know why I just heard motorboat those titties. Oh, my Lord. Here we go. See? That's what I'm saying. Like, sexual energy. Blindfolded. Trying to eat chocolate off your ass. Like, what is going on? I don't know why I heard cosplay. I just heard you're the only girl that I spend money on or ever spent money on or this, that, or third kind of thing. It's like, you don't even know how special you are to me kind of thing. Maybe it will be revealed to you. Yeah, it's like sometimes you just like say you get ready, follow your nails in the mirror, brushing your hair, all this other kind of stuff. And it's like sometimes he likes when you leave your hair on the sink because it's like this really was here, you know. Or maybe when he comes to you, he leaves something so it could be the same effect, so you can remember. He might have like a fear of abandonment or something like that, or a fear of you like forgetting about him kind of thing. So he might do certain things on purpose so that you can remember. He's trying to leave a stain on your brain, kind of thing. You might be thinking about the different soaps that you have. Let me bring my own soap before I smell like fruity pebbles and stuff. Let me find a Nine of Cups here. You know he got to go above and beyond now. You know he got to go above and beyond. I just heard that Keisha Cole song, I Choose You. Basically saying if the other person was the perfect thing ever on earth, I'm still going towards you. It's like even if God came down and said, this other person is your soulmate. It's like, nope, I want instantly. I don't care. It's like sue me. But again, he might be a little trying to be in a little bit in control again. Control of how like you cut them off or when or what you know, begging for this second chance. It's like, you sure? You didn't even try. Blah blah blah. Says kids come first. I need to do what's right, the right thing. Please be patient. I do love you. That could make sense with the Two of Cups. And I think we was the Lovers in the other read. I think we're star seeds. You're my partner in crime. I hope I'm still your type. So again, he doesn't want to be a dusty to you. He wants to be the king to you. Says a past lover will surprise you. Oops. So I feel like he's gonna keep some type of promises. He may not come through on every single one, but like for the most part. I just heard let's paint the town red together. Says love and romance is coming soon. He might really shock and surprise you, honestly. You might be wondering, okay, where was this guy? You know what I mean? See, look at that. It says Adam and Eve, spring and flowers. It's from my index card. And then I circled the lover's card. So who knows? This might be a picnic. This might be something else. I know it sounds funny, but spiritual meaning of a duck could be significant. So you need to cut off an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or maybe just you need to talk things through with the air sign. I just heard to heal the past to get to the future, or deal with the past to get to the future, or understand the future. So again, maybe this is the heart to heart where you guys really get down to the bottom of like the past, your past, their past, y'all past kind of thing to get to the okay, what's the resolution? Remember in the beginning how I said that Aaliyah song? We need a resolution. We have so much confusion. It's like, okay, what's the resolution? We can't get to the resolution if we don't know the problem. Says I'm gonna conquer you. I don't care who you're dating, you mine. Baby steps, stop pretending to be okay. So I feel like he's gonna start to not feel ashamed and start including you into more stuff. He could be going through some type of career change. Oh, some type of blackmail maybe. Seven of Swords. We have a meeting that will clear the air. This is a past lover wants to reconnect. They have not changed. Don't take them back. So again, like I said, things won't happen overnight. But again, they could be working towards things. This is called bullshit on your bullshit. Something's getting exposed. Yeah. I just heard water therapy could be good for you. I heard crystals in your water could be good for you. I also heard leg day. Didn't you say y'all used to work out together? We have school. The answer that you're seeking involve going to school. Oh, you're awesome and stay humble. Go outside and do shit. So yeah, it's like with or without this person, you're going out and doing shit, and you're making it happen. Period. I also feel like they could have some resentment, and they're again they like that you're having more boundaries because they might have had resentment when you didn't have a lot of boundaries. It's kind of like you allowed me to do certain things, and it's like they have more respect for you. Honestly, that you're having more boundaries. I want to clarify partnership. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he'll offer you commitment, but you might reject it, even though you're like wanting that. Because again, it's like things are in your hand here. You got the ball in your court. And it's like you not being afraid that if you don't hurry up and accept his offer or whatever he's offering, that it'll go away. You're kind of like, I know it'll still be there. You know what I mean? And it's like whenever I'm ready, whenever I feel good and I feel like it's truly worth it and it's 100%, it's genuine, whatever the case may be. And it's like, I will accept it if I want to, if I choose that. But it's versus the past, kind of waiting for him to choose you and be yours, claim you, and this, that, and third. It's the other way around. Yeah, it's like I'm not an option, second choice, none of that. You know, Leo and Aquarius can be significant. Says your partner is not showing you how they truly feel. They do love you, so be out twice. Love you, focus on other things, not showing you how they feel. The pride and ego, but still not necessarily changed because it doesn't happen overnight. Says drink water, mind your business. And then I just got like crystals in your water, like minding your business, going with free will. Confident, choosing yourself, letting what's meant for you happen. Says I don't think sorry is gonna be enough. I'm planning to surprise you with something better. Then we just get surprised other two times in this read. Just wait and see. I'm gonna make it up to you. This is crazy. It's crazy. It's all it's all coming out. Since I lost my patience, it's time to move on. I don't think it's like that. I think it's because if you don't immediately accept their offer again, it might be a thing where they're upset or but it's you not breaking like you probably would have did in the past. You probably would have broke and hurry up and coddle them. But I feel like the you now or the coming up in the near future, again, you're like, I know the offer will still be there, and when I'm ready to accept it, I will. Or if I want to, I will. But yeah, it's like you being more resilient now. You always been strong, but it's even more like resilient. This is my actions speak louder than words. So again, you're paying attention to actions rather than words. So especially like tonight, testing tonight. You said you gonna come through tonight. Well, I better see tonight, and if not, something's wrong here. And maybe you'll just let them know, like, look, from now on, if you don't know for certain if you're gonna come, don't tell me that. If you feel like it's just a possibility, tell me it's a possibility, or even don't just tell me. You know what I mean? So it's like, so I'm not, you're not wasting my time. You're not afraid to say these things now. It's like I'm not staying up an extra hour, putting certain clothes on, doing this, that, and the third, and you're not even showing up. But yeah, I don't think any clearing. What's your third question? You already tell you your cards. Two of Cups, Moon, World, Five of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, Hermit, Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Cups, Three of Cups. Two of Cups, Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands last time in your read, so you're really in this Queen of Wands energy. All the queens are really good, but the Queen of Wands is the best. Because she's like pretty much all the queens put together. The Queen of Cups is a little bit more of like the Shire Queen. Queen of Pentacles is like, yeah, I'm focused on my money and everything, but all the other areas are kind of like out of whack. The Queen of Swords is like, yeah, I'm honest and I'm blunt, but the same thing, all the other areas are out of whack. The Queen of Wands is like, hey, I'm not shy. I got my money, my beauty, this, that. Nothing else is out of whack. You know? So the Queen of Wands has pretty much got everything going on versus the other queens. So it's like you know more of your worth now. You know, you can't just be, you know, being easy and not always, not to be offensive. I'm not talking about just sex or anything, like just being easy with your energy, your feelings, your time, everything like that. It's not just sex. But yeah, if you told me you're gonna be here at 6 o'clock, you better be here at 6 o'clock. Unless you got a really valid excuse. You're fine. Take your time. But it's like not playing games because it shouldn't be an inconvenience. Like you shouldn't have to be all groggy and up late at night just waiting for the hour for them to come, or putting your clothes for nothing, or you know, or last minute planned dates. And you just expect me to pop up like no, plan more accordingly. Which I feel like again he has to learn. Does he just invite himself to your house sometimes? Like, oh, I'm gonna be over there at 6. And it's like, we didn't agree, or how you know that's the time I want, or you know what I mean? But maybe you like that. Some people don't. You just invite yourself in. Like, oh no, you won't. You might be able to come tomorrow at 8 or at 2 in the afternoon, but not today at 6. It's my house. You feel me? Like maybe it's cute sometimes, but all the time it's like, who do you think you are? Especially when we, just fell out and then you come in here with all kind of commands and demands. You said it depends, yeah. For people in the live stream, hope you're doing well. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community posts or collective readings where those reads can resonate with you. Suggest video ideas for the channel. Post information in the description box. If it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Personal private readings can go by email, phone, text, private live stream, or private recorded video. Yes, I do all kind of readings and set mediumship at this time. Claim your donations, especially if your YouTube name is different from PayPal, Cash App, or Chime. Um, share any updates with me, whether on here, through email, some other form of contact. Reading it and resonated. And I think that's about all to mention. Um, thanks for coming in and supporting in whichever way that you do, whether you donate or just come in with good vibes. It's all appreciated. I do for any new people. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. However, I really don't do free reads. I would probably do those every once in a blue moon. So if you're interested, donation is required, but I tell you, it is really worth it. These are high quality reads, life changing reads, very in depth, the best clarity you'll probably ever receive. Just to let you know. Take your time, because I think my phone needs some juice before it goes dead. Take a faster charger. They smell like red. Hey Z, hope you're doing well. So this works by donations only. The readings are donation based. I hardly do free reads. If I do, it's every once in a blue moon. So if you're interested, you'll go to the description box and you'll see the different style of readings you could donate for, and then you choose whatever you are drawn to, and then I will give you clarity. Welcome back. Did you figure out how to word it? 'You're fine. I'm still over here trying to charge my phone. 3535 synchronicity. I just see 333 444. Oh, yeah. It's going on. It's moving on. What's going on with all these spam calls? Like, leave me alone. I really think I'm dumb enough to mess with y'all. Like, how bad? I need to take my medicine. I almost forgot. Can I get more clarity for Ismaili tonight, please? Thank you, Spirit. Accurate reading for Ismaili, specialist for Ismaili and Steve only. Ismaili would like to know, what does the future hold for her and Tizzy, given his legal situation changes for the better? So how would Ismaili and Tizzy's connection look if his legal situation was to be for the better here. What the future hold for Ismini and Tizzy, given his new situation changes for the better. Interesting. This is kind of like a. I'm gonna quit using free will. I was gonna say free will. But this is more like a, like I said in the past, where you like having a ball in your court kind of thing. I think it really depends on like how you continue to go about this situation. Like if you ease up on them, it might not go in your favor. But if you keep those boundaries, I think things will like continue to go for the better, if that makes sense. Because we're starting off with the Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands, and that's kind of like a conflict and a on and off kind of energy. And then the Seven of Swords is kind of like a um, withholding things. Ace of Wands is kind of like a comfortability here. It's like you don't want them to get too comfortable, and you don't want to get too comfortable. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes maybe the good can be too good or not too good, or it could just be like distracting, and then it kind of forgets that like we still need to build, we still need got things we need to heal, you know. And then it's like once that stuff comes up again, then it's like you guys don't know what to do again, and then things fall apart again, and because you haven't really dealt with the inner core issues. And again, it seems like you're the sole leader in this connection. Even if he like initiate more dates and stuff like that, he's like he could be the sole leader in that, but you're like I think you're the sole leader in like how things heal and move forward, if that makes sense. It's kind of like you guys will have to be on the same page or alignment and stuff like that for things to run smoothly as you wish. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult, but it probably wouldn't be impossible for things. It just would be like a little bit more challenging. And I think, and that makes sense. That's probably why we kept getting that in his read. Like he again, he wants to show up as the king and not the dust in your life. He doesn't want this imbalance where it's like, oh, you make more money than him and he's a drag. You know what I mean? It's like either we make equal money or at least I make more than you. You know? And it's not just all about money again, but it's like whatever balance in this connection with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, excuse me, also talks about busyness as well. So it might be times where it's like they're gone for a couple weeks or whatever on a work trip, or you got something else going on or whatever, and it's like being able to like stick out the tough times here. It's kind of like, hey, are you ready to stick out the tough times? So it kind of also depends on like your strength as well and your willingness. Yeah, it has to be more than love or more than an interest. We have ask your spirit guides instead of worrying. Listen to your intuition. Don't say too much. So don't give away all your tactics and certain things like that to him. What you were gonna do, what you were gonna say, blah blah blah. Don't give all that away. Oh, I was gonna send you news pictures, or oh, I was gonna plan this for you, or oh, this, that, and third. And maybe don't have him do that either, especially if you are the type that likes surprises and you don't want things ruined. But this is also lining up with actions speaking louder than words, not just about surprises. I also feel like there's a lot of acts and services going on in this connection, so that's a good thing. The acts and services could be like, it could be a love language you both share that you don't have any complications with. It's like you don't mind putting gas in your car, you don't mind setting out his slippers for work or whatever kind of act. You don't mind cooking. Like I feel like that's a given one in y'all connection. Y'all don't really think too much about it. You can just kind of naturally do it. Versus other parts or other love languages that you guys might struggle with one another. And maybe physical touch is also one y'all don't struggle with either. It's like, it's easy for me to hug, kiss all of you, do this, that, and third. But when it comes to like words of affirmation, communication, and different other parts, it's like that's something you guys have to work on. So I feel like it's just knowing like, how this connection works and like, knowing the strengths of this connection and knowing the weaknesses and seeing if you can push through those weaknesses. That's good because not a lot of people really gets down to the bottom of why their connection is not working. Some people they give up too easily and they barely even try. I mean, if it's a whole bunch of red flags, of course, give up. But sometimes it's worth to try to see, okay, what's going on? How can we fix this? Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of bit more like again effort, building confidence, working through obstacles and delays, working through the busy times. Once again, but I feel like y'all might implement where it's like neither one of you have to stop like your daily routine or your business or anything like that for another. It's like you guys might do a lot of togetherness if you can. I feel like that's something you guys will try to work on at least. So it might be times where it's like, I'm okay. Maybe I will put my business on a little bit of a pause and go with you on your journey, and then vice versa, or we just kind of entangle them together. But it's like compromising and finding what works for y'all. But it's like if it at any point you or them don't want to compromise or don't have the compromising willingness, abilities, whatever, then again it can resort back to this Knight of Wands, this Five of Wands, or just nothing at all. So it's not really a definite of how it will be. It's more so again take things in your own hand kind of thing. Because for example, even if God said, "Oh, this is the one, this is your perfect relationship and stuff, y'all meant to be together," you still got to do certain work, right? You still got to choose something, right? So it's like even if this situation blows over, it doesn't mean it won't be other conflict or other things that go on in the connection. So I think it's about again just building and compromising here, which I feel like you both will be willing to do. It can with the Four of Cups get it exhausting, but then that tests your exhaustion and your patience and stuff. And it just really depends on you yourself of how much you're able to take or how much you're wanting to take, you know? It's like, can I get down with this lifestyle or not, you know? I think your biggest thing might be the distance at times, again, where they're probably on a work trip or um, maybe they're visiting children, whatever they're doing, and maybe you can't go because you got work yourself or whatever the case may be, and then it's like that distance. Not even just distance for a couple of days, because I feel like you guys will miss each other, but then you'll still be all right. But when it's longer than that, then it's like that's where it might get tough. And it's like, do you choose to keep fighting through, or do you be like, screw it, choose another partner that might be able to, be there more, So it's like, again, up to you kind of thing. Yes, I don't want to tell you a fairy tale. Because again, they might still be figuring out their life purpose and figuring out themselves. And it's like, are you willing to be there during that time? Because that's a tough time too. The dark nights of the souls. Are you able to be there for one another during that? You know, or is it just the times where it's like, we're going on dates and this is fun and we're working out and whatever the case may be. But it's like if you guys do decide to stay and go through the tough times, stuff like that, eventually the tough times don't even look like tough times because you're so like used to one another and you know how to work around certain things. You might honestly choose another option here with the Seven of Cups. Like you might still give it a chance here, but I don't know. It seems like you might choose something else here with the Seven of Cups. So you might give. I feel like you might definitely give it a fair chance, just to see, so you don't leave with a, oh, what if that, or I should do this or that should happen. So you don't leave with that. So I think you will give it like a chance, but you might just decide, maybe you don't want to start over and stuff like that. But it's like you might feel like it's best to start over, even if you don't want to. Because don't let your past hold you back. Stop no, a new romance cycle begins. I mean Libra. And things might get a little better, but again, you might just choose something else, even despite things getting a little better. Yeah, you might think like, does this make me the happiest? Did I really want him, or did I just really want to be in a relationship, or did I really like really getting down to the bottom of things, like did I really want him, or just did I just like the idea of things, or you know, or just because he was better than my other options, I just was gonna stick with it. But again, I feel like again, like I said, things will get a little better. I just don't think you're gonna stick through it. And like I said, it kind of seems vice versa because again, you were waiting around this and the third, and now it seems like it's gonna be opposite. Now he's waiting around to see what you gonna do. Yeah, because you might feel like he doesn't align with your vision of things. It's like I wanted someone who had their first child with me, or I wanted someone who had this going on, or that kind of thing. And yes, I was attracted to them. Yes, the cuddling was good, the sex is good. I had a couple laughs or whatever. But you might just find that like I need something deeper, or just something that I more so visualize. Maybe you got distracted from your what you were trying to truly manifest. I won't be surprised if you still choose to be friends with them, though. But again, I don't know if you are gonna actually choose them romantically. Especially if it's like you cried on your birthday because of them, or something significant that you just wouldn't usually accept, or you shouldn't accept, or you shouldn't accept. It says be kind hearted but maintain boundaries like a motherfucker. Four cups twice, yeah. It's it just seems like it's gonna be like a them giving you back your energy. So again, like things might get a little better. They're reciprocating, et cetera, et cetera. A few more dates, whatever. But it just seems like you're choosing something else, and then you get your energy back. You get your energy exchange back. You might fuck them real good on purpose and leave them with that. Oh, cut it out. Queen of Cups, yeah. Make him your slave for a little bit. Stop it. It says you need to cut off as a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or it could just be you're not that emotional as you usually were. Three of Cups. You're seeing a whole new perspective. It's like you're knowing real love from fake now. You know, you're knowing true, genuine actions from, I'm just doing this to get by, or you know what's going on now. So it's like they can be persistent all they want, but if you truly don't feel you can't force the feeling. Can't fight the feeling. Because let's face it, I know it's not all about looks. But for example, an ugly guy you're not really interested in, he would do the nicest things for you ever and treating you right, but your heart still might be somewhere else. And even when it's not about looks, it could just be like somebody's doing the best ever, but it's like your energy is pulling somewhere else. So yeah, they will do better. Things will get a little better. I'm sorry, I don't know. You might move forward. Yeah, I don't think you clarity. You got the Queen of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Full card, Nine of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups, Four of Cups twice, Two of Wands, Five of Swords, Judgment, Four of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Wands, and a Five of Wands. So yeah, again, communication might get better, consistency, etc., etc. Still won't be perfect though, but again, you will see some changes. But it's like, are those changes really gonna matter now? You might be looking at those changes like, that's nice. So anyway, uh, right, definitely shall see. Yeah, it's time where you give it up, and it's like, you know what, this ain't this. Yes, honey. Let me know. It's a whole wide world out there ready to treat you better on the spot. Okay, they ain't got to wait months and years and stuff. And you ain't got to wait months and years for somebody to treat you right. That's what they call resentment. It's like, oh, even if that person do start to do better, it's like, well, I had to wait months and years for you to do better. Now I resent you a little bit. Not the same.